Original sound design.
Yes.
Cut that off.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Unhinged Music Reactions. I think we got something that a lot of people have been asking for. We reacted to a couple of Foxes and Fossils songs in the past, and people love them. I mean, they are just blowing up. They're a Georgia band where it's basically a bunch of older guys and a bunch of their daughters and a bunch of the young girls, Foxes and Fossils.
Yeah.
And they do covers, and they're amazing. I mean,
we saw 2 CSN covers, and they were just
spot on.
Yeah, I mean, you have to revisit 2 that were just phenomenal, and like you say, I have a great following. It's a real big fan base, and justified.
They recently, a few months ago, sang the national anthem at an Atlanta Braves game. So it shows that they're really, at least locally they're blowing up, but their YouTube channel is also blowing up. So they're really good.
Yeah, for sure.
So this time we're going to react to another cover of theirs, a Simon and Garfunkel song. I believe they did the original, Hazy Shade of Winter.
Yeah, in 66 it came the original, and then the Bangles came out with it in 87,
right,
for the movie Less Than Zero with Robert Downey Jr. and Andrew McCarthy and Jamie Gertz. So it was a big soundtrack for that time.
Yeah.
And so it's a little more of a rock and upbeat version, which I'm sure they're doing that Bangles takeoff.
Yeah, I believe they are doing the kind of Bangles version of it.
Yeah.
But I've always liked the song. I mean, it's a little happy, a little, not really. I'm more of a, songs are a little darker and stuff like that. But this one I always liked this one. Both the Simon and Garfunkel version and the Bangles version.
Well, the Bangles added a cool guitar hook to it, and there's great vocals, which is why we picked this one to do next, because of the girls and the vocal harmonies, and see how they stacked up, because obviously the vocal harmonies were a major success with the other 2. So
absolutely.
So this is a good way to test sort of a similar dynamic in a song.
Well, let's check it out. I can't wait to hear what they sound like with Hazy Shade of Winter. Here we go.
Give it a shot.
All right, here we go.
Just remember, if it's not good, the safe word is marshmallow.
All right. Oh, I forgot to rewind. Live. Here we go.
I don't know.
Become of me while I looked around for my possibilities. I was so hard to please. Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did they have 3 girl singers before? I thought it was like 2 before. Maybe it was 3.
Yeah, there's a third one. I don't know. I don't think it's been that long since we reacted to them.
I know.
It's not been 17 years, but I don't know who the other one is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they sound great so far. So.
Is a hazy shade of winter.
digital metronome there.
Yes. I thought it was great. I mean, they sounded spot on. I just can't think of any negatives. I mean, it was very short, but it's a short song.
Yeah.
I guess the one part that sounded a little cheesy to me was that one little keyboard lick.
Yeah.
Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know, sounded a little
But that's what they
Casio
did.
keyboard
It
or
was-
something. But I know
Yeah,
it's
it was late '80s. He has to match up with the
yeah,
Roland DX7s, and
Right.
it was kind of meant to be sort of a horny sound, originally, and on a keyboard. So yeah,
and I mean, the Bangles version kind of had that, so that's what they were going off of. But the vocals were spot on. I mean, they sounded great.
yeah, they have great harmonies, really good, nice voices. I think it was almost a combo of the original version. Wasn't quite as I don't know.
Well, the
It was a little
original,
more staid than the Bangles version. It was
Yeah.
a little bit more. It didn't have as much energy as their version,
Yeah.
but it was focusing more on sort of straight ahead harmonization, which may be more close to the original. But it was a combo.
it was.
a little
I agree. I totally agree. The Bangles version, they tried to take this kind of folky, almost mellowish tune and really give it some energy. And I
Yeah.
feel like Foxes and Fossils version was somewhere in between the two.
yeah,
A little more focused on the Bangles version, the arrangement and all that, but with the more folky pace
Yeah,
and
which I liked it.
attitude
Yeah,
or
I
something.
liked
Yeah, no, I mean, it highlights their vocals. Not to mention, they're all great musicians. I mean, they played all the parts perfectly. The bass was very cool.
well,
I
that's
really
my
liked the
favorite
bass.
part of the song is that rolling, that walking bass line.
Yeah.
Getting into that other section.
Boom, boom.
Yeah,
yeah,
and he did
so
a great
good.
job on Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. So
Oh.
I assumed he would as well. Had a really nice, really fat bass sound.
Yeah,
So yeah, they're they definitely again like what they do, and they jive well together, and no complaints. It's great. They do great.
yeah. No, I totally agree. I mean, I can't always look at their stuff and think I love everything they do just because they make some choices of songs that are not really my kind of thing. Like Beach Boys stuff and things, which I'm not a Beach Boys fan, so I wouldn't,
Yeah, we would have done
What was it?
Harvest Moon, but I know we're CSN, but you're not a Y fan, so
No,
we
I
won't-
just
that's why
don't-
We won't do that.
yeah,
So it's not, we're not
already-
comparing CSN music. That's what we loved about these guys, because they were playing our favorite stuff from the 30 something
songs
years
that
ago.
really meant something to us personally, and they did so well that practically brought us to tears. This song, Hazy Shade
Yeah,
of
it's
Winter,
not a-
never.
yeah, it's not comparable.
No,
We
you
would
don't-
put CSN on our stereos, but I would put the Bangles on my stereo, although
Sure.
I like them. But
Yeah.
just when there's a great soundtrack to the time, and so it's not, we can't really comment anymore. It's just they did
Right.
that song really great. They're still really
Yeah, no, they're
great
awesome. I love Foxes and Fossils. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law live in Georgia, so if we ever go visit, I might look them up and see if they're playing anywhere local,
yeah.
because
why not?
I would love to see them in person. And I'm bummed I missed them singing the national anthem. We're baseball fans in this family. I'm a Giants fan, and my wife has liked the Braves for a long time, although she's not really a huge Braves fan anymore these days. But we have watched a lot of Braves games. Unfortunately, we didn't watch where they sang the national anthem, so I might want to look that up and see. I think
can
it's on their
understand
channel.
how
I'm sure.
I don't. I never liked anthems. When I watch sport, I put on something else, let them get rid of that. Because
no,
most of them, they'll have like these young girls on that are singing the anthem and like vocal riffing. It's a national anthem. It's not meant to be soulful. Just get it over with and play the damn sport. And you know what? The whole country, what do you have? 40% of people haven't even gotten one vaccine. They don't deserve an anthem right now.
Yeah, well,
Controversial.
that's
another-
a
that's
whole other
another
issue.
subject.
And I agree, but I still enjoy seeing bands perform the national anthem at games just to see what they do with it. I know, like Joe Satriani has
That's
played.
the only one I liked. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's the only one I liked because he did it great. Almost a Hendrix.
Yeah, when you play it on guitar, it's kind of like Hendrix. Yeah. So it's awesome. It's exciting. It's different. I've also seen like, I don't want to say a barbershop quartet, but a quartet of just singers doing the anthem, and it sounds amazing. So it all depends on their arrangement and stuff like that. So I'm just curious I'll check out their channel and look that up just to see how they did it.
So it's a good honor for them. It's a good honor for them in their home state to do it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, kudos to them for that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you guys liked it as much as we liked it. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified whenever we come out with new videos or whenever we go live or do anything.
Yeah. Take out the garbage. You'll be right there with us.
You'll be right there with us. All right, everyone. Until next time, you know the drill. Rock and roll.
Marshmallow.